What are the main concerns with choosing to sell a product that is a large, standard, or small, oversized item? Should you avoid? All right, well, here's an interesting question. Pretty much every single Amazon course I've ever done, and I believe I have done, I'm not going to say everyone, but I think I've done most of the Amazon courses that are out there. Certainly the top 10 Amazon courses that are out there. And to a letter, each of them recommends that you find a product within a certain weight, price, blah, 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 okay? And there's good reason for that. It is definitely easier to start with products like that. However, if everybody is suggesting to do one thing, it's oftentimes a really good idea in business to do the exact opposite of that, because you'll find limited competition for those things. Look at Aussie online entrepreneurs, for instance. Everybody else who's selling their Amazon course charges $3,000 for it, or whatever it might be, and it's done in a certain way. So when I thought about Aussie Online Entrepreneurs, I wanted to do everything different. And so Aussie Online Entrepreneurs is very different as a result of that. And as a result of that, it occupies a unique position within the Amazon marketplace, if that makes sense. So the same thing applies with Amazon products. If you look for products that are oversized, you will instantly see a pattern. And the pattern is that there are relatively a lot fewer people trying to sell those products, a lot fewer people trying to market those products using Amazon PPC. Typically, there's nobody using Amazon PPC. And therefore, it can and does make a lot of sense, if nothing else, to explore it a lot more. And my philosophy on this, to get a little bit deeper, is this. Let's take Australia. Australia, unbelievably awesome country, which just so happens to be freaking huge. Australia is massive. It's a huge country with very disparate groups of people located around, typically around the coastline of Australia. So let's think about that for a second. What that means is the bigger retailers, it doesn't make sense for them to provide specialty products within those marketplaces. Let's take somewhere like, I don't know, like Port Macquarie, for instance, just because I was talking to my father-in-law earlier. So let's just take Port Macquarie, a place of 70,000 people, something like that. All of the shops in Port Macquarie tend to sell the same things because it doesn't make sense for places like Coles and Woolies and companies like that to offer those specialty products, because there's not sufficient market demand for somebody like Coles and Woolies to do that. However, for somebody like you and me, there's plenty of demand for that. And I will very, very happily sell a product that makes one sale a day. If that sale is a profitable sale, makes good profit, I'll happily sell a product a day. And you can easily do that in places like that, selling specialty products. It's not big enough for Coles, Woolies, B&Q, companies like that to go after, but it is enough for you and I to make good money from it. So again, that tends to be oversized things, weird things. And so because of that, you can make good money doing it. And the same rules apply when you're doing your research, same rules apply. So definitely, I would say, go for it. The only concerns you have, just to answer your actual question, be good if I did that. The only concerns you have is, I think there's two concerns. Concern number one is typically oversized items tend to be more expensive. So there's more of an upfront cost to get into those markets because you've got to have stock on hand. So there's that. And Also, it is much more important to watch how much stock you purchase, because your long-term storage fees go up very, very quickly with oversized products. So there's an immediate watch how much you order, because it's expensive relative to small products usually. And there's a longer term or mid-term watch your stock, because long-term storage fees. Hey, thanks so much for watching that video, and I hope that you got some massive value from it. Before you go, do you live in Australia? If you do, this is for you. Would you like to learn how to sell things on Amazon here in Australia? Would you like to know what sells really, really well and what sells for the maximum amount of profit? Would you like to know where you can source those products from, whether that be in China or here in Australia, and how to source them so you pay bottom dollar and get maximum value for what you're doing? If you do, please subscribe to my channel and like this video, and you'll learn that and much more. It's the exact same information that people like Jeff from New South Wales have used to make $45,000 a month on Amazon, that Sue, who's from the sunny coast, has used to purchase herself a brand spankly BMW every single year as a result of her e-commerce business, and the lovely Kate from Bowral in New South Wales has used to make $32,000 a year on, a month, not a year, a month on Amazon, and indeed Anthony, who makes $15,000 a month on Amazon, selling, as he puts it, odds and sods. If you'd like to learn the exact same information that they use to maximize their profits for their Amazon businesses, subscribe to this video, like my channel, post below if you want me to teach you something. Okay, I'm out of here. Speak to you soon. Bye. Subscribe. Do it now.